Hello guys, welcome back to my Prepisodes. We are on Prepisode 13 this week. So what do we have here? We have groceries. I literally just got back, so I'm going to show you what I picked up. And we're going to do a full day of eating, and this time I'm not going to forget a meal. So let's check it out. So again, the usual. We've got some eggs, vegan protein sources, pasta, a whole assortment of vegetables and fruits. Got some carbs, and Jell-O has been key these last few days. I get the Jell-O Zero. And we've got some egg whites, Greek yogurt, chickpeas and beans, asparagus, and then all my greens, so lettuce and spinach. So those are my groceries. Let's get into a full day of eating. Oh, and then at the very end, guys, something exciting that I finally just finished today. I'm going to show you guys my Buff Bunny model search entry. So that'll be at the very end of this week's episode. Good morning, guys. So I slept in pretty late today, so I'm just getting my day started, but let's get going with the full day of eating. So I always start my day with my fat burner, and it's in powder form, so I get to just make it into basically a juice, and then I have my 3 ephedrins with it. So that's what I start my day with. I'm going to cook breakfast, and I'll show you guys that as well. So I just ate breakfast. It's time to go to the gym, so I wanted to show you guys my supplements. This one, the label fell off, but I do 1 scoop of creatine with my pre-workout. And then right now I'm using Revolution Nutrition sour candy flavored pre-workout. Now this one, half a scoop is a serving, but I like to have a full bottle of water, so I actually add in BCAAs of the same flavor. That way it doesn't taste too diluted. So, Revolution Nutrition, sour candy flavored BCAAs. Alright, let's go to the gym. And we're back. So I just got home from the gym and I just showered up, and I'm currently cooking my second meal. But I'm super hungry, and I'm going to have one of my snacks while I'm waiting for that to cook. So I just made up just a thing of Jell-O cups. So I do get the Jell-O Zero, so for the entire packet it's 40 calories and 4 grams of protein, 0 fat, 0 carbs. So they're kind of a filler food for me right now. But when my lunch is done cooking, I'll show you guys that as well. Okay, so here is meal number 2. So I've got some scrambled eggs, whole grain English muffin, 2 vegan breakfast sausage links, and 100 grams of cucumbers. Alright, so it's just about 8 p.m. We've got meal number 3. That was nice, Corey. So we've got a salad. It's 100 grams of lettuce, 50 grams of spinach, 100 grams of bell peppers, half a cup of chickpeas, and 50 grams red onions, and 125 grams of tofu with 1 tablespoon of dressing. And then I've also just got my BCAAs here. Hello again. So it's just after 9 p.m. I'm on my last meal of the day. Normally I would split these into like 2 different times, but because I woke up so late, I kind of ran out of time to eat during the day, so I'm combining my last 2 meals together. So I've got 2 vegan burger patties. I'm going to close them up and wrap them in the lettuce. I've got 100 grams of veggies, so Brussels sprouts and broccoli. And then, I guess for dessert, I have 3 cups of popcorn with 20 grams of mixed nuts and 1 caramel rice cake in there. And of course I have my water, so I try and drink anywhere between 5 and 8 of these a day, and they're 1 liter. So that is the whole day, guys. Let's see what my totals ended up being, actually. So I still just use MyFitnessPal. It's free. Free is good. Okay, so for the whole day, I am at 2,037 calories. I'm at 162 grams of protein, 198 grams of carbs, and 67 grams of fat. So I'm a little bit under on carbs today, but that's alright because I went a little bit over yesterday. and everything else is spot on. So that's a full day of eating, guys. That's 5 weeks out. Hope you enjoyed it. The only other thing going on in this episode is something very exciting. I'm going to show you guys my Buff Bunny model search entry video. So I've already sent it off to Heidi and the team at Buff Bunny, but I wanted to give you guys a chance to see it as well. So we're going to jump into that now. Hey Buff Bunny, Heidi and team, and anyone else who happens to be watching this video. For those of you who don't know, my name is Becca Graziano, and I'm all the way from Ottawa, Ontario, up in Canada. And for those of you not from Ottawa, it's the middle of May and it snowed this week. So if you're in a warmer climate, I hope you're enjoying it because I'm very jealous. But back on topic. So I have decided, even though I'm very scared to do this, I have decided to enter the Buff Bunny model search competition, and this is my entry.
Aside from my soul, there goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight from my soul. I think it's all angels just walk by. There goes a sight from my soul.
So who am I? It's a question that I've asked myself a lot over the course of my lifetime. I mean, growing up, I grew up with 5 siblings, and there are such big personalities and so much going on and so much chaos. I think I kind of lost myself amongst that, and it manifested into this insane shyness, and I always just wanted to be withdrawn. I didn't want to be seen, I didn't want to be heard. I just constantly wanted to shrink. And I did that for a very long time, and that kind of became who I was. It defined me. I was the shy one. And then I found fitness, and I was in recovery from an eating disorder, and I was battling a very private fight, I guess, with depression and self-harm. And so it was at my lowest part of my life that I found something that became so central to me, and that was my strength. So these past few years, I've been cultivating and putting all my time and effort into growing my strength, both mentally and physically. And I'm at the point where I feel very secure in who I am. I know who I want to be. I have aspirations, and I want to be able to share that with other women, other people. And that's why I entered this contest. The Buff Bunny team is all about empowering women and breeding confidence and growing an amazing community, one that I would feel very at home to be a part of. And it'd be such an amazing platform for me to be able to share my experiences with all of you. So I'm so excited for this opportunity, and I hope that I'm going to end up on your top 10, and fingers crossed that I end up in San Antonio, Texas in June. So that's me. This is my entry, and I hope to see you soon. Bye, guys.